Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie, and my microphone is always weird. Hi. Yeah, we've got some more Mike Burnfire. It's actually middle of the day. Usually, I don't stream, or stream. Don't make videos this time of day. Streaming comes later. We're still gonna do a stream if things go well with this internet situation. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, so we got Mike Burnfire, Burial, Beefless. I don't know what that is, and Firearms, of course, because Zach and his Firearms. All right, let's go ahead and like it. Yeah, but how long ago was this? Like 3 years ago. All right. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's go.
Random question. What kind of burial do you want?
Well, I honestly don't care because I'll be dead.
I want all of my organs donated.
That's good. I'm an organ donor as
I
well.
want all of my organs donated. I have three options that I'm letting people choose from.
Take my organs and bury me. Take my organs and throw me off a cliff. Or take my organs and burn me alive.
Why
It's
not
not
all
alive.
three?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Take my organs and bury me. Send my body to one of those body farms that they
body
just throw bodies in the middle of the woods.
They just chuck a body in there.
Yeah, it's just a big fenced off area that's in the woods that nobody is allowed into except for like police detectives that are going through training, and they just leave bodies out there in the woods
Really?
so that they can start decomposing so police officers can see what body.
You know, actually, I have heard of that for like, is it damn, what's the organization in the police? Like, it's CSI. CSI, I think, does that. Like for for training. Actually, I think that's real. They get cadavers and stuff. I don't think they just kill you. Well, yeah, actually, they do. They leave dead bodies. Never mind.
Bodies look like at different
stupid.
stages of decomposition.
Is that the purpose of that?
That
farm?
is actually the purpose of the body farm, is so that they can get experience to see what a
Yeah.
body is going to look
That's
like at
actually
different
true. I
stages of
just remembered
decomposition.
that.
And it actually helps solve crimes. And I think that's a really good thing for it.
Here I was just thinking it was a naturalist's ideal way to go.
I'll get to that one in a second. The third option I have is like donating my body to science so that medical students
I
can
don't know
poke and
about
prod at it and do all
I don't
kinds
know
of
if
fun
I'd
stuff
like
like that. If I'm buried, I want to either be cremated, but not really, because that's like really expensive. I want a it's called a natural burial. And what they
Naked?
do is they basically wrap you in
Oh,
linen
okay.
cloths and bury you 6 feet underground. I don't want an open casket funeral. I don't really even want like a whole funeral or anything. I just want my body to be wrapped
To be fair, unless it's in your will or something, it's not going to be up to you.
in linen and buried 6 feet underground somewhere. It's perfectly acceptable. That's what we did for like thousands of years before we decided putting people in the coffins was a good idea.
What if your family wanted to have a presentation and wanted to do all that normal stuff?
I'm gonna get it put in my will that that's what I want done with my body. I don't want them spending money on a funeral.
Okay, but again, it's not what you want, it's about what they want.
That's a good
and, Like,
point.
you're gonna have the energy to write a will.
Yeah.
Before I went to Iraq, we did have to fill out a
Yeah.
last will and testament and like a life insurance policy. And on my last will and testament before I went into Iraq, I told my family that that if I died in Iraq, I wanted my tombstone to say, "I can't fucking believe I gave my life for this shitty country."
That's yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. I don't think they would do that. I don't know, would they? Yeah, we had to sign something like a will. I didn't have any real possessions, so I was just like, next of kin. I didn't own anything. Still don't own anything. No property. A used car. It's pretty much it. Yeah, it would have been pointless. You could have my plasma screen TV, I guess. I miss
I think
that
they would have
TV.
gone through with that.
I highly doubt they would have, but it was going to be in my will, and they would have had to contest it. They would have had to go to a lawyer and be like, "We're not doing this," and the lawyer would have to be like, "Well, this was on his last will and testament, so you kind of have to."
So that was after you'd been in for a few years.
Yeah.
Once the nationalism had drained from you.
Once all the nationalism was gone and I was ready
No
to get
more
out of the military,
nationalism.
and then the military said, no, my friend, we're sending you to Iraq. Have fun, buddy. I literally wrote that down on the form, and the person that was helping fill out the form, who was a civilian, she's like, "Do you want to add anything to it?" yeah, I want to add this. Wrote that down on there, and she's just like,
She sighs heavily.
Why you gotta be
it's
difficult?
like, whatever. This is my will. It ain't yours. You can put whatever you want on your tombstone. I don't give a fuck.
Well, when I die, I honestly don't care. In fact, before there was an option to check organ donor yes or no on the driver's license, you had to inscribe if you wanted that.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that on our licenses.
So on the back of mine, I just wrote, "When I'm dead, I won't care. Take them all."
It's like Mike gets hit by a bus or something, and some homeless guy comes up and like rifles through his wallet, and he's like, "Finally, the nipples I always wanted." He just like hacks them off with a butter knife and runs away.
Or we have the attorneys get involved. "Oh, this is Mike's last will and testament. He said when he dies, we can take everything he owns."
Yeah, there you go.
Then they come over to your house, and there's nothing in here.
Joke's on you, I'm poor.
Fine, I'm taking this fucking chair then. There's some colleges that will actually pay you money if you promise to donate your body to them when you die.
Yeah, because medical students got to poke at them.
Should look into see if I can get a couple $100
Poke,
bucks.
poke.
If we medical students didn't have bodies to experiment on, how do we know what the human body looks like without an ear accidentally being taken off?
No, thought that was.
I
over.
decided
was like,
to be
this
a pollo
shorter than I thought it
vegetarian.
was.
So you eat chicken and vegetables?
Yes.
Is this recent?
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Because cows have a huge impact on the
Oh,
environment.
shut the fuck up.
And they are burning sections of rainforest to make way for cattle raising,
Okay.
and I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, you're gonna make a difference. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I will go cow-free. No
All
more,
right.
no more beef. It makes me sad. I do enjoy the occasional steak or hamburger,
Well, then you're not.
but no more.
Why don't you just eat the Impossible Burgers?
You have had some of those vegetable burgers. Are they good?
No, I liked them. I thought they were pretty good. If you hadn't told me that it was a vegetable burger, I probably wouldn't have known the difference.
I might know the difference since I ate my hamburgers plain.
Yeah, I had a lot.
You know, this just hit me. Do you think like Hindus, like, think it's really like get really offended when like environmentalists say we should get rid of like large farming like that because you're gonna have to kill off a lot of cows? Just thinking about that.
Lot of other vegetables and stuff on it.
Yes.
So
I enjoyed the succulent taste of a hamburger. I didn't want it smothered by other things like condiments, so I probably wouldn't enjoy the
I
veggie
don't know.
burger.
You probably would still like it.
Maybe.
Vegetable meat has made it really far. I had some vegetable chicken breasts.
I didn't realize those were a thing.
They have nailed chicken
Really?
breast. They got it like perfect.
But that
Damn,
means
all
I
right.
need
It is,
the
it is
protein.
on point. I would have just thought it was normal chicken.
You're telling me that chicken breast is indistinguishable from synthetic chicken breast, in your opinion?
Yeah, like the vegetable chicken breasts that were made by Morningstar are really good. And also the veggie meat crumbles, that's really good too. I guess I can understand.
You know, it's funny. They just found out that there was a study done. I think it's like, I don't know, certain kinds of vegetarian meat substitutes have like 10% meat in them. So I just thought that was interesting. I don't know which products, but I saw the study for it.
And the
So I just thought it
not
was
wanting to
interesting.
eat beef because of the massive negative impact that cows have.
I'm not in it for my health. Obviously, I don't take good care of myself. But I do want to lessen my impact a little bit.
Are you going to drink milk?
I was thinking about that. I thought maybe I'd go completely cow-free. I would be cow-vegan. Because I don't drink a whole lot of milk.
Get almond milk. Almond milk tastes better. And it's
Almond milk is
exactly the same.
Cutting milk
don't
out
know
of
about
my diet wouldn't be a big change since I drank it maybe once a month. And I thought about it for a few more seconds. Nope, I still eat cheese.
I still have
That's
to.
not going away.
I
That's
still
kind
have
of the
to.
hard part.
I couldn't
My
give
sister
up.
has,
I couldn't give up ice cream, man. I still eat ice cream to this day.
celiac disease, so she can't have any wheat at all.
She actually needs gluten-free stuff.
She actually does.
Just one
Because
of
if she
these
eats
guys
any
was-
kind of
has
wheat, her
celiacs.
body just like goes
it's
completely
him,
insane, and I
Zach.
can't stand it. I thought maybe I might have it. I have some kind
Well,
of
yeah,
weird
we saw in a video
intestinal
he
problem.
does have
I don't
it.
know what it is. I haven't really bothered to look into it.
One of these days, you'll get health insurance that will enable you to find out.
I don't know. Whatever.
Or you'll just keep shitting yourself.
I'll just keep shitting myself. I don't really fucking care. Yeah, so like I tried to do that for a little bit, and it's just everything has wheat in it.
Yes.
It's everything.
Lots of things have wheat and sugar in them.
Fine. Okay, I can't eat wheat. All right, well, I'm going to get this box of wheat. Well, no, I can't eat the wheat thins.
No, you
okay,
can't do that.
Tris can
No,
have
you
wheat
can't
in them.
do that.
All right, fine. I'll get this box of
So-
potato chip that has wheat in it.
Yep, some of them do.
What
Yes,
doesn't
we found
have
that out
wheat
from
in
one
it?
of these videos.
Tostitos.
Yeah.
That's corn flour. That one's different. I got some like corn flour bread at one point. Oh, it's so bad.
Doesn't sound
Oh,
good.
it tastes awful. It's not good. I hate it. It's like cornbread.
Just
only
eat tacos.
terrible.
Just eat tacos all
Yes, to
the
get
time.
back to the point, yeah, no more beef.
I did not know that. I will have to start sneaking beef into Mike's house
Why?
just to make you eat beef again.
But why? Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know, because I'm evil.
Okay. I wouldn't say I'm a strict anti-beef guy. Like, I got some beef hot dogs in my freezer right now that I probably will eat.
Well, yeah,
But it's
it'd
not
be
a
a
count
waste.
puzzle. I can't put it back together. It's already dead.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also probably going to make an exception for pepperoni because
Oh,
I can't
make an
just
exception.
eat cheese pizza.
I thought pepperoni was ham.
It's cured pork and cured beef, I believe.
Oh, okay. It's like a mix.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Who
Yeah.
cares about that?
I'm also going to make an exception for my dad's.
So then
Christmas
you're not
meatballs.
giving
That's
up
an
beef.
annual thing, and they're delicious. Yes.
Making a lot of exceptions here.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. The important thing is I'm reducing my meat consumption, which is important.
Okay, dude.
Eat nothing but meat and make yourself constipated.
I'm not going to take diet advice from you. No offense.
I give the best diet advice.
I thought briefly about becoming a pesco, pollo, cerdo vegetarian,
God,
which means
dude.
I would eat chicken and fish and pork, but I already don't eat fish, and I barely eat any pork.
Why don't you eat fish?
Why would I eat fish? It's just
Fish is
Fish
delicious.
is delicious.
the only delicious fish I've ever eaten was the fish from the Alaskan
Sushi,
Sea
man.
that the Navy served us.
Yeah, fish is great.
Sushi.
I also don't eat very
I haven't had sushi in like months. I need to get sushi, man. Oh, goddamn.
much pork. I don't like pork chops. I don't like much ham. Bacon is not worth the hassle of cooking it up.
You need to broaden your horizons on foods.
Yeah,
no, I'm
food
just gonna
snobby
keep on
snob,
eating.
man.
Try eating some weird stuff. You gotta have takoyaki.
Yeah,
Takoyaki are
takoyaki.
octopus dumplings.
I've had octopus before. It's all right.
It's an octopus dumpling though,
Meh.
but it's got octopus in it, and then this other stuff, and it's like the perfect amount of sweet and savory.
Yeah,
Dumplings, it's just
takoyaki is
bread,
good.
so your sister would not be able to eat that either.
Well, there's something else in it. I can't remember what it
Octopus?
is. Well, other than the octopus, there's like the sauce in there.
Yeah, but it's also bread, so
Have you ever had shark?
Yeah.
Shark's really good. Have you ever had?
Actually, no, never mind. That was swordfish. I've had swordfish. Swordfish is delicious. It has like a barbecue swordfish. It was really good. No, never had shark.
Oyster.
no.
Never. I don't like
Mussels?
oyster.
You're listing off
mussels.
all of these meats you want me to try. I just told you I want to eat less
Like
meat
these
to make less of
mussels.
an impact on the environment. I'll try other vegetables and
stupid.
fruits, maybe. It's been like a decade since I had a banana. Maybe they're good now.
No, they're still not. And that's just a fact. Bananas aren't good. Don't eat bananas.
Okay.
Don't.
You have to do that every once in a while. You have to reevaluate your taste buds because your
Sure.
taste buds change over time. I recently thought I haven't had celery in forever. Celery's probably good. People always talk of celery.
it
They
doesn't
say
have
it's
much
mostly
nutrition.
Water, and I like
Yeah,
water.
it's mostly
so I'll
water.
eat some raw celery and see how that tastes. No, don't do that. Raw celery is terrible.
Oh, I
Peanut-
actually like raw celery.
Got to put some peanut butter on that celery, dog. What are you doing? Peanut butter.
Gross.
I'll just go to town on some celery or
Yeah.
carrots. I love carrots.
Yeah.
No, it's so bitter. Carrots are fine though.
I wonder if eating food is really necessary. Could I just not eat?
Well,
There
yeah, okay.
are reports of people that are called sun gazers,
Yeah,
and they
I've
would
heard of
stare at the
that.
sun and get energy from the sun.
I don't think
Stare-
that works.
I think that's just Superman. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think they're full of shit. I think that as soon as the reporter that's investigating that turns around, they're just jamming 50 Twinkies down their craw. Immediately hook themselves up to an IV, pumping a beef broth into their veins.
Yeah, man.
But you want a lot of guns, don't you? You should probably taper that hobby a little bit. Otherwise, you'd have a lot of firearms and not much else.
I actually
So-
don't have that many guns right now.
At the moment, no.
No, I think I only have 7.
Is this a cycle you go through where you say, I want this gun, and then you have that gun for 5 years and you sell it for money because you want a different gun now?
That happens. That does
Yeah.
happen, yes.
At least you're willing to admit it.
No, that does happen, yes, where I'll buy a gun and then like a couple years later I'll be like, nah, I don't really like this one so much. I'm going to sell it and buy a different gun.
Yeah, I went through a rough time. I had nine, or what did I have? I had a 40 caliber Glock that I had to sell because I was going through a rough spot. So yeah, I ended up selling it. I got to get a gun, another gun at some point.
I do that.
Doesn't it seem absurd to you?
No, not really.
No.
Guns retain their value decently well.
I'm not saying it's a waste of money. It just seems absurd. You'd have a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun, but you got to keep swapping out the models. You got to trade your Impreza for an Impala. You keep on trading.
Why would I trade my Subaru Impreza for an Impala? I hate the Impala.
You hate them now, but who knows? A few years from now.
Still won't like it. However, I will say that the new 2020 Chevy Corvette it actually makes me angry how much I like that car.
Excuse me, we're in the
good.
future. It's the 2257 Corvette.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I do buy and sell guns on a frequent basis. I think the ones that I have now, I'm not really planning on getting rid of anytime soon. I have a Steyr, and I'm not planning on getting rid of that one anytime soon because I wanted a bullpup rifle since I was about 12 years old. When I started getting really interested in guns, I remember seeing the Steyr and thinking that it was so cool and so futuristic, and now I own one, so I really have no plans on getting rid of it.
5 years from now, it might be a different story.
I really don't think so. I think that Steyr is probably one of the guns that I'm going to keep for a very, very long time.
Do you think it's normal for a man to own 7 guns?
In America,
How
absolutely.
many guns do you think the average person owns?
The average gun owner probably owns like 2 or 3 guns.
Yeah.
That's
a fine number.
Doesn't it get costly maintaining 7 weapons and then having the ammunition for 7 weapons?
No, except
He really, really, really likes guns, though.
don't shoot all 7
Except,
of them all the
you know, it's different than collecting guns as opposed to collecting, say, cars. I mean, guns are going to appreciate in value. That's also an investment. So
time.
You just possess them.
I just have 7 guns, and many of them are in the same caliber.
If somebody thought that was an excessive amount of guns, would they be wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, because this is America.
Who touched my gun?
Ooh, that reminds me. Have you named any of your guns?
Oh my
I
god.
don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't named any of my guns since I was in the military.
I haven't even done that.
Are you going to?
Probably not.
Are you going to go home and decide, you look like a Wendy to me? Clarence. Yes, Clarence.
Maybe at some point I'll go to Remington 870 and name it Cass.
Okay. Was that it?
Any building in the entire United States, you can burn it down and you will not get in
IRS.
trouble for it. What building do you burn
IRS.
down?
Fire station, because it's ironic. Who would put out the fire?
The fire department that's at the fire station.
Well, they can't get in their trucks. The trucks are on fire.
Probably just the neighboring fire department. They would probably show up and put it down. Mm-hmm. Or put it down.
Put down the fire.
Put it down, just shooting the fire.
I'm sorry, your fire is 15 years old. Its eyes have gotten bad. We're going to have to put it down.
Jeez. I can burn down any one building and I won't get in trouble for it.
Oh, we're not getting in trouble for the things we burned down now?
No, you're not getting in trouble for it. That's what I
Okay.
said. I specified that you won't get in trouble for it.
All right.
Probably Dick Cheney's house.
Yeah.
Well, getting a little political, are we?
It's fine. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, it's Wyoming and he's super rich. He'll just build another one. Yeah, he lives in the middle of Wyoming, and I'm assuming like a ton of land. I'm assuming he has more than one house. But yeah, it's a good pick, I guess. Trying to think of anybody else. Like an individual. I wasn't thinking individual. I was thinking like like an organization. All right.
I don't like Dick Cheney. Bit
No,
of
I
a
don't.
warmonger. Bit of a warmonger
Bit
who
of a-
profits
yeah,
off people
kind of.
being killed.
I don't think I can say that on the internet.
Because that would be real.
Because then he's going to come after me.
Coming for
Dick
you.
Cheney is just a modern day boogeyman.
Coming for you
Here,
with
if
my
you look in the
fake
mirror and
heart.
say his name 3 times, he pops out and takes all your oil.
No, he pops out and shoots you in the face with a 12 gauge.
Ah, sorry, I thought you were a peacock.
I can't believe that actually happened. That's crazy.
Well, on the other end of the spectrum,
His lawyer,
there is
no
the
less.
fact that Epstein didn't kill himself.
Sure.
That's not relevant to the conversation.
I had to throw it
Yeah,
in
okay.
there.
Okay, free Hong Kong.
Free Hong Kong. This video has been immediately banned.
You can't get YouTube in China.
So I can say whatever I want about the Chinese government.
Probably, yeah.
Hong Kong number 1, China number 4. Free Hong Kong.
Let it show. Do it. Do it,
Free
China.
Hong Kong. Free Hong Kong.
Do it,
Fuck you, China.
Fuck you, Chinese government.
Hey man, I happen to think the Chinese government is doing a very fine job, and they get a lot of guff for no reason whatsoever. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the end of that video. Yeah, good stuff. I gotta watch. I'm busy. I need to watch more of that stuff. Busy with the Hollow Live stuff, or people like that stuff. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for any other videos, put them down below in the comments. I will read them, and I try to get to every single comment I possibly can, which is not a lot, really. So, yeah, don't be afraid to comment, and I'm not mean. So, yeah, thanks a lot, and bye.